the Drive Time Show, which wears intensity as aftershave and cleans its boots with controversy. Shut up und rein on talkSPORT.
Now then, Ray Wilkins, how are you?
I'm dangerously well, Adrian.
Not disgustingly well.
No, I'm dangerously
well.
Dangerously well this evening, yeah.
Okay.
And you're the
They
greatest,
think they're the gods of rugby.
one of the greatest sports people on the planet. God bless him, Muhammad Ali. Everybody before he fought, I can't wait to see this lippy guy get beaten. But he was brilliant.
You're talking about a one-on-one sport there. And where there's a lot of talk about trash, as we're seeing with Hayden Bellew this week.
I'm talking about sports people. This guy, everyone wanted to see him get beat. You're talking about you want to see England get beat. I don't want to see England get beat. I want to see him absolutely whitewash.
It's not me, by the way. Every England fan wants to see England win. I get that. I understand that. But everybody who's not an England fan, and it's not often this happens, literally the whole of the rugby world outside of England cannot wait for Eddie Jones to taste defeat. They cannot wait for England to lose.
How wonderful.
And let me tell you,
how wonderful.
They are desperate for it to be Scotland at Twickenham.
How wonderful.
Desperate.
That we're in that position. We are so good.
Wouldn't you want to be admired as champions? Wouldn't you want to be admired?
Why shouldn't we be admired? We are the best.
Because there's a horrible arrogance about this England rugby team.
Adrian, I disagree entirely.
Let me tell you what.
I disagree entirely.
Matt Dawson's childish tweet yesterday about Italy ruining the game. This is what he said.
I saw that.
This is Matt Dawson. Italy ruining the game because of their, quote, inability to compete. What a crybaby. How can anybody respect an opinion like that?
No, well,
it's a disgrace.
Matt's talking from a perspective of rugby is played this way. And I've never, as I said to you before, Adrian, I've never seen that before. Guys in an offside position to stop a pass. I've never even said, because I said to my wife, he's offside. But obviously he wasn't. My ignorance as a football person, he was on the side.
And Mrs. W put you right.
Yeah, she did, quite rightly so. And she's done on numerous occasions since then. But what I would say is that, rugby is rugby. And, Matt's got his opinion, but they used it to the nth degree, the Italians, and they used the laws of the game. You can't blame them. We have to come up with something that beats them, and we did in the finish.
And we want to talk about Leicester as well. Leicester fans, some of them getting very upset. On talkSPORT with Sky Sports, see more live Premier League games on Sky Sports than ever before this season. Time for this.
I want pint. Let's pint.
Who's your favourite cowboy?
Let's get a grip here.
I'm the normal one.
Oh, I can smell chips.
Hang on.
You can have a relationship with a horse.
You made your point. Yes, it's great. End it. Yes!
His head's gone. Going to start with the fantastic Crystal Palace fans who mistakenly vandalised their own team's coach. They sprayed graffiti, the words Crystal Palace FC, sprayed onto a red and blue background on a bus. It's actually pretty good art, to be honest. However, they thought it was the Middlesbrough bus. Turned out to be the Crystal Palace bus.
But why should you do it anyway, Adrian?
40 grand's worth of damage.
Good grief.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Head's gone. Cesc Fabregas told his teammates to stop talking to him when he was struggling for first-team football earlier this season. Why would he do that then?
I've no idea.
That's a bit
I've
weird,
no
isn't
idea. No, when he comes on, Adrian, the guy has been absolutely magnificent. What a wonderful footballer. They need him big time.
He played really well.
He was very good, wasn't
Very
he?
good,
Very
wasn't
good.
he? This is an interesting one. On goal line technology, PSV's keeper, Jeroen Zert, scored an incredible own goal to give Feyenoord victory in the Eredivisie. Basically, it more or less ends PSV's title hopes. What happened was, I don't know if you've seen it.
I saw it this morning.
You did, didn't you? You were on Sky.
Yeah.
The goalie stopped the ball on the line.
Yeah.
And as he was sitting behind the line, he then brought the ball into his chest. And goal line technology said it was over the line. Now, do you know what? I don't care if goal line technology said it was over the line. It shouldn't have been given.
Why?
I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because I don't think it was conclusive. What the picture you see of the ball over the line, that's a cartoon.
Do you know what?
Will happen.
I bet your wife is absolutely chuffed you're here with us tonight. Because you'll be arguing with her now. That was a goal, no two ways about it. He took it into his chest, fell over the line, and the referee on his monitor on his left wrist actually stated the ball has gone over the line.
It's such a rubbish goal, it shouldn't be given.
I'm sorry, Adrian, it's a goal.
I'm sick of all this nonsense about decisions got to be black or white. Let's give power back to the referees.
No. You can't do that.
No, we should.
No, far too much money involved in football now.
And so they're spending more money on all this nonsense.
You can't have this grey area.
I am going to quote Matt Fowler, who's just tweeted me. He's a rugby fan, and he's just tweeted me saying, as a rugby fan, the video ref is now killing the game. Slow and still not getting it right. Games without video ref are better. Please, football, listen to that, man. That's a fan of a sport.
Where is the video ref? He's actually stating that, but where is the video ref getting that wrong? What's he said? What decision? Well, the video ref doesn't get it wrong.
I watch a lot of both kinds of rugby. I watch a lot of rugby league.
Penalty box and to the goal line, we have to have technology.
So the rest of the pitch doesn't matter?
The ref doesn't matter.
Rest of the pitch does not matter?
Doesn't matter. That's for the referee to decide what goes on there. In the penalty box to the byline, we need technology.
So a blatant handball by an attacking player.
Yes.
Bats the ball into the box.
Yes.
Can't go back and look at that, but as soon as he's fouled in the box, you can look at that.
Most certainly.
Right, that makes sense.
Yes, thank you very much.
His head's gone. Ray's head's gone. You're gone.
Well, I have. I've been in there 2.5 hours with you, my friend.
His head's gone.
It's an education, Ray. You know it. Roberto Mancini, seemingly unfazed by the speculation surrounding his future, swapped the dugout for the ballroom during an appearance on the Italian equivalent of Dancing with the Stars.
He looked sharp as well, didn't he?
My goodness, her leg is up high there. Look at that.
I've not seen her leg, mate. I was looking at Roberta.
I'm looking at what she's wearing, and there's not a lot going on there.
Really?
So, yeah, that's amazing. Why would he go to Leicester when he's got that there? Huddersfield Town fan Robert Madley. You like this one? He's a referee. He's been appointed to ref the championship game between Brighton and Newcastle tomorrow night. Let me just fill you in case you're not aware, in case you're one of those Andy Jacobs types who only does Premier League. Brighton are top of the championship, Newcastle are second, Huddersfield are third and in fantastic form as well. A Huddersfield fan has been appointed to ref the big game between Brighton and Newcastle tomorrow. Are you comfortable with that, Ray Wilkins?
Yes.
Well, I asked 2 Brighton fans in the office. They're not happy with it. I asked a Newcastle fan who works on the show.
Who are those 2 Brighton
it.
fans in the office?
Well, you mentioned one of them earlier, Robin.
Yeah.
And her friend Kay, who works here as well.
Okay.
Big Brighton fans who go to games.
Why are they uncomfortable with that?
Well, why would you think they're uncomfortable with it?
Because the referee will referee the game in the best possible fashion.
I know that. You know that. He's a professional, but...
There's no hidden agenda when those referees step out. They will referee the game as they see the game.
But you know
Do not worry about that situation.
Any contentious decision that is made that favours one or the other, there will be thousands of fans who look at that decision and they say, well, he's made that because he's a Huddersfield fan. You've got to be
How do we know he's a
Huddersfield
fan now?
Because you have to declare that as part of
the you have to declare.
Yeah, absolutely.
So who's given that out that he's a Huddersfield fan? Because he might not be able to referee anywhere in the country.
There was a Leicester fan, I can't remember, was it Kevin Friend? A Premier League referee last season that declared himself as a Leicester fan, and he was taken off a Spurs game during the title running.
But you can't put these guys under immediate pressure by stating he's a Huddersfield supporter. That's wrong to do that, Adrian. They're under enough pressure anyway.
But then they don't ever referee the team they support.
But doesn't matter. He's refereeing a game whereby he could influence what happens as far as Huddersfield is concerned.
So he should be reffing the game.
He should be reffing it because he's got his scruples about him. He's an honest man. He'll do his best job.
I think, so that they can be seen, I'm not questioning him, just so he seemed to be doing the right thing. He really shouldn't have done that game, should he? Anyway, it's all about opinions, mate.
I couldn't agree more.
The former Orient teammates Jamie Jones and Chris Dagnall played against each other. Stevenage went to Crewe at the weekend. Guess what? They used to be teammates. They were sent off for fighting each other. What about that? As I understand it, Jamie Jones was on the floor. Dagnall put his hand out to help lift him up. And there was a punch time between the two of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. So, red card. Amazing. The Millwall striker Lee Gregory had 2 separate injury time penalties saved by on-loan Middlesbrough keeper Connor Ripley in a 0-0 draw at Oldham at the weekend. Both in injury time.
Incredible.
Connor Ripley, son of Stuart Ripley.
Okay, there you go.
Former Middlesbrough winger.
He's a raiding winger as well.
Yeah,
up and down that right side, yeah.
Yeah, good one. During Sutton's game with Torquay on Saturday, the keeper Ross Warner was taken off injured after just 15 minutes. there was no replacement keeper because
he ate all the pies.
He ate all the pies.
Exactly.
He ate all the pies. The right back Simon Downer winning goal.
You large person, you ate all the pies.
Sutton still won with Simon Downer in goal. Well done to him. England lost 4-0 in the Test series in India. Australia beat India by 333 runs in the first Test.
Oh, so what we're saying now, England are rubbish.
What do you think? Yeah, of course they are.
Oh my Gideon.
India
have gone 19 Test matches undefeated.
They just got destroyed by Australia.
India just got 19, Adrian, undefeated before Australia went there.
There were some people saying
well
Alistair
done,
Cook
Australia.
shouldn't have gone.
No, well done, Australia. First class. What's the series going to end up?
Dear. Well, let's see.
What is the series going to end up?
I can't predict that, can I? Let's wait and see. And when Australia beat India in the series, we'll get you on then.
I'd love
just to say, Ray, you were wrong.
Do you know what? I would come on here, I will jump through hoops and say I was wrong, Adrian.
This is a good heads gone. Gavin Henson kicked all of Bristol's points on his injury return as they beat rivals Bath for the first time in 11 years to boost their survival hopes. You'd have got long odds Bristol to beat Bath. So
just going back on that name you mentioned there, Gavin Henson.
Oh yeah.
What a rugby player. In all fairness, Adrian, you know, joking aside, this guy, when he came on the show, was absolutely magnificent, wasn't he? Yeah. He was fantastic. It's such a shame how certain periods of your life...
Remind me.
Not on the show.
Where's he
on
from?
the scene.
On the scene. Where's he from, Gavin Henson?
I think he's Welsh.
Oh, he's Welsh, is he?
Welsh.
Is that you praising a Wales player, is it?
Almost certainly.
I tell you what, Ray Wilkins, you're turning into a Wales man, you are.
No, what I admire is top sports people, and Gavin Henson was a top sports person.
He was. I saw him actually in the flesh last season play for Bristol in their promotion season at Doncaster. It was a great game. Barndell played, he scored a try in the last minute. Yeah. He was excellent. They were great.
How was Gavin? Was he good?
Okay. Probably expected a little bit more. His kicking was a little bit off, but I know he's been influential for Bristol.
He was a wonderful player.
I kind of hope they'll stay up. The Bristol-Bath derby's brilliant. Bayern Munich marked Ancelotti's 1,000th game as a manager in typical German style. They presented him with a giant pretzel.
Really?
Will you have eaten that? Is that his taste? Do you know him well?
Probably not. A nice bowl of pasta might have gone down slightly better.
What a good manager and what a good guy as well. By the way, Bayern Munich won 8-0 in that game.
Really?
Only 8-0.
So they coasted, really.
Yeah. Just Arsenal, be afraid. I know somebody, an Arsenal fan. I'm going to out him here. Junior Gooner sold his Arsenal Bayern Munich ticket. Didn't want to support him to a 4-0 win, going through in the Champions League. Just wants 64 quid for his ticket. Disgraceful.
That is quite disgraceful.
This is the guy. I'm at him right now. The Oscars, I mean, chaotic, basically.
Oh, my word. My word.
They gave Best Picture to the wrong picture. And then they said that somebody was dead when she was alive.
No, I've got to say, when you're looking, Adrian, at one of the most organised countries on the planet, and they cannot sort out the film awards. That was pretty disgraceful, I've got to say.
Do you know why they couldn't? Because they were
the embarrassment about it
too
must
obsessed
have been
with
incredible.
slaughtering Trump in all their speeches. That's what they were too
was
obsessed. That's probably what it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've got to say, I know nothing about politics, but this guy is actually starting to put into place what he actually said he was going to do. So I'll just hold judgment on the guy and see what he actually does.
Okay. Well, in 4 years' time, when he's well into his life, we'll get you back on the show to talk about it.
Do you know what? I'd love to be here in 4 years' time. I hope I'm still alive in 4 years' time.
And so do I. Those are your heads-gons.